Hey everybody, it's Darnell, Critic from DC and Network Hospitals. Whatever you do, keep playing the game. Hit the like, hit the comment, leave a notification on the channel for DTV at its best. And now I am playing Undisputed boxing game that's already out. And I just purchased some new downloads that I would like to try. So for the next few moments, please enjoy the gameplay. And I'm about to play Undisputed right now on Friday, April 18th. 2025. And right now, the Stadio 9 show is at 959 subscribers. We need to get at least 50 more subscribers or higher so we can get that 1,000 mark. We need that 1,000. We need 1,000 subscribers or higher. Let's get to that mark. Let's make this show the #1 show on PlayStation, on YouTube, immediately following all broadcasts will be shared on Facebook Live. So without further delay for the next few moments, let's get into some Undisputed gameplay that starts now, already in progress. And this is what I just purchased yesterday, which I'm about to play right now. This is the Iron and Steel DLC.
Get my teaser, won't get a feel up, food in the freezer, them that try step with the heat, that's why my teaser roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas to the meter.
Okay, let's go to quick fight.
Food in the freezer, them that try step with the heat, that's why my teaser roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas to the meter. Call me the teacher, shoot when I need him, call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time.
Let's check out some of the new fighters.
If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes.
We have the cat. I cannot pronounce his name. I'm just gonna call him the cat. I really cannot pronounce his name. And I can pronounce this guy's name. This is Joe Frazier. Got Rocky Marciano. Got Jesse King. We have Otto Wallace. We got Butterbean. Roy Jones Jr. Shannon Briggs. James Buster Douglas. Can't pronounce his name. Big Bang. Can't pronounce Battle Live. Can't pronounce his last name. Dr. Stillhammer. Deontay Wilder.
Get my teaser, won't get a feel up, food in the freezer, them that try step with the heat, that's why my teacher
Gypsy King when he had hair.
Call me the teacher, shoot when I need him, call me a leader. Get my pizza, won't get a feel up, food in the freezer, them that try step with the heat, that's why my teacher roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas to the meter.
Of course I got Jake Paul.
Shoot when I need him, call me a leader.
Let's check the lightweight division. Okay. Dimitri Bivol. We got the Pride of Wales. Joe Calazagay. I can't pronounce his name. I'm just going to say Joe. Pride of Wales. One of these guys are new. Camilo, however you say it. Patriot. Enzo the Big Mac. Bud. Terrence Crawford. We're going to make this a very interesting match. The Matrix. El Grande Campeon Mexicano. Julio Cesar Chavez. The babyface assassin. El Turbo. Some of these names I can't pronounce, so I apologize. True Agate Thunder. Joe Carroll King Kong. Bobby Pride, Drago. Okay. Yeah, we got some women on there too. Okay, let's go back to the heavyweight division. Make this match interesting. Let's pick Butterbean. Tommy the Machine Gun, the Duke. They have Butterbean coming back around to me. It's like revolvers and every single click is just hammering it home. Who rushing, who let involved, answering the phone. Until my signal dwindles, so my channel is in Rome. On my cell phone dies, so it's cancer in my dome. And did nix the tone as I pull my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out. But you ain't even pick up, talking to myself. Exactly what you pick up. Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm. Come on. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. I love the story of my life when you're wrestling with me. This is what kind of new venues they got. We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? It's romantic and profound, but now we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm down when your message talking about remember. Silence in return, that sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest because of the fire. And then I prehistorics, the flowers was rooting forest. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the brontosaurus. And then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTD endorsement. But that's really not important. My sadness is snitch, my melancholy informant. Despair wears a wire, my longing rapping the song. My worry is a rap, my lonely tapping the phone. I wanna give you reasons, tell you what I'm feeling, but none of these lines are secure. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. See what these new fighters can do.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. His name is Eric Esch, but he's known as Butterbean. You can't mention the sport of boxing without mentioning this guy. And they'll be facing Otto Wallin, 6 foot 5.5 inches, with a reach of 78 inches, of course, fighting out of Sweden.
You've got power, you've got size. It's like somebody blocked the sun out. Then you've got someone that's shorter, that's lighter, that's smaller. They've got to move, they've got to use their speed, depend on their boxing skills. If you can do that, if you can outbox them, you can beat anybody that's in front of you. Got to be smart, got to be sharp, got to stay on your toes.
The one and only Butterbean. You know what he brings to the plate. Hellacious power and unending energy. First up, we have Ali. He has given so many big-name heavyweights so many problems. Can he do it here now? The man who's from Sweden now resides in New York, New York.
The height, how is that going to happen? He's going to need a step ladder to hit this fighter.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Atlanta, Georgia, here is the popular knockout artist known as the King of the 4-Rounders, introducing Butterbean. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Las Vegas, Nevada, and a member of the Vargas dynasty, introducing El General Emiliano Vargas.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go.
Words of the late great Niels Lange. Let's get it.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Well-placed hook. And follow with a straight right hand. And this pulled that thought. Oh, the big fella stumbling and fumbling. How are they still standing?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Stumbling around on Bambi legs. That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Butterbean in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Let's go.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looked exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
wrestler going deep into the gas tank on this round. Nice counter shot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made it.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Will the referee stop it? I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work up.
Whoa, Johnny. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And they got caught. Let's talk about Butterbean in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Just all on the note.
Straight down the middle, you can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused, don't let him back into the fight. Great work. So just keep him on the end of his jab. Getting your timing already. Looks better. He's not in your league. Go on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
The bell rings and we start the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. Defense failed them. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Straight right just misses. Oh, and Butterbean just got rocked. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Butterbean in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, pal, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Please, just get rid of that and we'll go over.
I can just knock him out. He just tall, that's all.
Back out there and win the round. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything.
Stay focused.
Let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Smart. Good work out there. The job's working nice. Those one, two.
He was close to this fight, and now you're laying back into it.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
perfect counter lands. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. Straight right just misses. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Lucky that hook didn't score. His stamina is off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Butterbean in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
It's always that. Look at the other guy. Oh, he's leaking. He's leaking.
You're lean. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Get your mind right. Get your focus back. Get that jab. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. Right? It's only one round. That's it.
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Relax now.
Time for the 5th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Missing with that right hook.
Nice.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And he just rocked Butterbean, who's off kilter. Look out below. Big Butterbean.
Oh, he knocked me out.
And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it.
He got me.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8.
Let's talk about Butterbean in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down. You've got to think right.
Let me back up.
There's the bell to start round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And he wasn't ready for that counter
Well, I
punch.
mean, he hits hard, but he's just slow.
When are we going to see a jab from these two. Holding nothing back here in the round. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Oh, man, it takes a real shot to run Butterbean, and that's what it was.
I ain't about to take no second.
And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Beautiful counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Butterbean in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Butterbean, he hits hard, he just slow.
Win this round. You had everything in the bag.
Look, don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on
Box it back together. Right.
He's a good fighter, just because of his weight, he's slow.
Take the round off. Win the round.
He hits hard. You gotta give it to him. He hits hard.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
He's starting to make mistakes and switching up immediately.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at it.
And there's the bell to start round 7. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
And he misses with that straight left. Just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Straight right just misses. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice job blocking the hook. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they go to the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Has to be careful for that receipt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Oh, the big fella stumbling and let's talk about Butterbean in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
You gotta think this guy's taller, so he got the reach advantage. Butterbean, he got the power. He's slow. If he had a little more speed on him, you could probably knock this guy out.
Win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
But because he's slow, his defense is like a tank. So might have got knocked down once, but that's all right though. That brother over there bleeding. I'm doing something for him.
Don't take mistakes in switching up immediately to switch back on. Get the job and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Terrible round that is. Come on,
You're timing already. The right time to be useful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
Round 8, and we're off again. They really seem to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
They block that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nobody home with that hook. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
The straight right just misses. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on.
Okay, he wants some more. All right.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? There's so much abuse, you almost hope the referee stops it here, and he does. The fight is over.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Complete and total domination, and another stoppage win.
A TKO. The argument's going to rumble on. The crowd aren't happy. The fighters aren't happy. They wanted to see a definitive end to this fight. These guys are going to have to do it all over again. But please, please, please don't give me another TKO.
We're gonna get a TKO. My man was leaking. Let's see. Return to fight side. Yes. Let's see.
Real generals back in the
It was a
building.
good fight. Butterbean is amazing. He's just slow.
Tell him man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, machine feel up. Food in the freezer. Them man try to step with the heat on. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer.
The Gypsy King. Tyson
Call me the
Fury.
teacher, you man I leading, call me a leader.
He got new boots.
Getting my
What he
peas
got?
up, won't get a feel up,
Got
machine
the
feel up.
default.
Food in the freezer.
Default 2.
Them man try to step with the heat on. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Extra chips, gas to the meter.
Fury the ring
Call me the teacher, you man I leading, call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes.
Default
Respect my wishes, got bare cracks and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes, that's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs. I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve, that's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed, fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal.
Default 2.
Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, machine feel up.
Give him no.
Food in the freezer. Them man try to step with the heat on. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas to the meter. Call me the teacher, you man I leading, call me a leader. Down down for the
Butterbean.
anarchy. Then when I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations when I see casualty. Evil, my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working down for the salary. Everyday engine burning a calorie. Deep meditation, man can't channel me. I told them man recently, man's been on the deepest frequency. Girls that I love keep on leaving me. When I die, they'll keep on grieving me. Gotta deal with this thing evenly. Gotta live this life, just breathe with me. Bad man can't make peace with me. Sit at the table and eat with me. Tell her man tease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Machine feel up. Food in the freezer. Them man try to step with the heater. That's why my G's then roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas to the meter. Call me the teacher. Stream when I leading. Call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Machine feel up. Food in the freezer. Them man try to step with the heater. That's why my G's then roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas to the meter. Call me the teacher. Stream when I leading. Call me a leader.
What kind of books we got? Defaults, do. Get knees. Shorts. Yeah. Gloves. Gypsy King. Tyson Fury versus Shannon Briggs, the Cannon. Okay. Ready. That's the MGM Grand Theater. Let's do it right. Sometimes I like to watch the computers go.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216. And they'll be taking on Shannon the Cannon Briggs, 193 centimeters tall with a reach of 203 centimeters.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. If someone's going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner. Because if you do,
you're out. Study the fighters better.
The Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. This multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards. And up against them, it's Shannon Briggs. Here comes the former WBO heavyweight titleist. Love it or hate it, you know he's going to say it. Let's go, champ!
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, the heavyweight champion of the world, Shannon the Cannon Briggs.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. They both want a highlight reel knockout. The right hook can't miss. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
First minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace.
Calmness is great. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
In his tracks. Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much
There for one shot at a time. Set him up. Then take him out.
Get together and put him back in his place. I need you to focus.
But you've got to be smart. Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there.
We're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the bench.
Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Get your mind back on the job.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
There's the bell to start round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better.
Anyway, coach.
That big hook doesn't land. They better start respecting each other's punching power. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Missed him with that uppercut. decision.
Back up. There you go.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Don't rush him, Tyson. Don't rush him. Let him come to you. There you go. Back up. There you go. There you go.
Let's talk about fury in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Don't give him anything, all right? I'm kind of happy you like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You were smart. Don't worry about that round. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Things a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there. Win the next one. Yeah? Good. Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing.
Even in the same league, isn't it? Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
And beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
All the way through camp. And now you're going to go back out there and lose the match?
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
Let's get it started in round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Just misses with the right uppercut. Through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He parries that left jab away.
There you go. There you go.
And Shannon Briggs just got rocked.
Dance him in that corner.
Down goes Briggs. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Kenny got shot.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Look at the blood. Look at the blood.
That counter shot lands. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Say it again.
What's that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching up. Come on.
There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Now good work. Stay focused.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch up. Get your boxing back together.
Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Set him up and take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through.
Don't mind back on the job. Get back out there. Winning the round.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. And give him time out already.
Take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute. Stick him on the end of the jab.
You can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. You were thinking.
Stop him in his tracks. You've got complaints.
Unfortunately, this fighter not gonna get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
And now you let him back into it. Don't worry about that round. Don't.
On to the 4th we go. Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. Can't find a home in that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Missing with the hook. Nice counter. And Shannon, down goes Briggs. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
That's lights out right there.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Let's check out another one.
Real generals back in the building. Shots. Tell him I tease up. Getting my tease up. Won't get a feel up. Issue feel up. Food in the freezer. Them man try to step with the heater. That's why my G's and roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas to the meter. Call me the teacher. Shoot man I leading. Call me a leader. Getting my tease up, won't get a feel up, issue feel up. Food in the freezer, them man try to step with the heater. That's why my G's and roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas to the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare cracks and I step like kisses. And my feet stay clean like dishes, that's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs, I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve, that's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed, fake love might get a man killed. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man tease up, getting my tease up, won't get a feel up, issue feel up. Food in the freezer, them man try to step with the heater. That's why my G's and roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas to the meter. Call me the teacher, shoot man I leading, call me a leader. Down for the anarchy, them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations, man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working, down for the salary. Everyday engine, burning a calorie. Deep meditation, man can't channel me. I told them man recently, man's been on the deepest frequency. Girls that I love keep on leaving me. When I die they'll keep on grieving me. Gotta deal with this thing evenly. Gotta live this life, just breathe with me. Bad my man can't make peace with me. Sit at the table and eat with me. Tell them man tease up. Getting my tease up, won't get a feel up, issue feel up. Food in the freezer, them man try to step with the heater. That's why my G's and roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas to the meter. Call me the teacher, shoot man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my tease up, won't get a feel up, issue feel up. Food in the freezer, them man try to step with the heater. That's why my G's and roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas to the meter. Call me the teacher, shoot man I leading, call me a leader.
Need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go showtime. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape, Katie Taylor. She's 165 centimeters tall with a reach of 168. Up against her is Sinisa Superbad Estrada, 157 centimeters tall and has a 63-inch reach.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this, Tara. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor, perhaps the greatest athlete Ireland has ever produced. Sinisa Superbad Estrada. She won the WBA minimum weight title in March of 2021, and she fights out of Los Angeles, California.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bray, Ireland. She became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world. Simply the best, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner from East Los Angeles, here is a women's minimum weight and a women's junior flyweight champion of the world, Superbad Sinisa Estrada.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight.
Trying to throw some hands.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Missing with that jab. Trying to land that jab. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like a rabbit in a hat.
Well-placed hook. That left hook missed. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter. Right hook just missed. Oh, right there. So much for defensive abilities. Wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense is everything because they got shot once and nobody can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You know the scorecards are... Hold that thought! Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
It's finished. But you've got to be smart.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
Finish her. Don't let her get back into the fight. Keep smart. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing it up.
I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Get carried away. Think about the defense and the end of what you do.
Get your shots off. Just don't give her anything. It's only one round that you've lost.
Don't give her no free shots. Keep smart.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let her back.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on her this round.
There's the bell for round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Taj, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. How about that time counter shot? It's all offense all the time. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of defense here at all. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Defense failed them. Katie Taylor in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on, you better than that. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round.
Good work. I don't want you to load up.
Bad round, but we don't care. Get out there and win this next round.
I'll take her out. She's ready to go. She's smashed. She's hurt. She's ready to be finished. But you've got to be smart, otherwise she'll see it. She'll wiggle the way out. Get in there.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
You're getting your timing already. That right hand's beautiful.
Better. She's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Bend up a little bit. She can't figure you out. Good work, man.
Fight the round. That's her round. I need you to go back out there.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
I don't want you to load up.
Just box her. Just be smart. Just get your shots off. Just don't give her anything.
The bell rings and we start the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Taj, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nobody home with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Beautiful. What a massive upset this would be. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart.
Whoa, Johnny! Will the referee step in? Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt.
She's still in the na-nas. She's still in the na-nas.
Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it as they were dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Now you're switching off. You've done all your work all the way to...
Think about the defense and the what you do.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is.
You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget that jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
Round. Now you let her back into the fight that round. That's her.
Now I don't look to low though. Don't go look.
Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box her. Just
She's ready to go. She's smashed, man. She's hurt. She's ready.
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
You better go in there and finish her.
Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Here's the bell for round 4. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking her opponent. Katie Taylor took a big shot and has to go down. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Halfway through the round, and she's got an impressive lead here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Incredible work rate. Straight right just misses. Total domination with 10 seconds. Oh, right there. What a nightmare scenario. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, got light. Brush it up, get on with the job.
Relax. You have
Get that jab back. Just box her. Be smart.
power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away.
Go back and win the round. Right? It's only one round. I need you to go back out there and I need you to win this round.
Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about it.
Double round. That is a terrible round.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking out here for one shot at a time. Set her up.
Much better. She's not in the lead.
Just keep her on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking out there for one shot at a time. Set her.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Perfect counter shot. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
And we may see a stoppage here. No, we don't see a knockdown. Oh my God, Johnny! And they got caught! How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
The bell sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there.
Get carried away. Think about the defense and remember what you do.
Okay, get out there and win this next round. Get your mind.
We're looking in there for one shot at a time. You set her up, you'll take her out. She's ready to go. She's smashed. She's hurt. She's ready to be finished. But you've got to be smart.
You're boxing back together. Put it back on her this round.
Finish her. Just keep her on the end of the jab.
Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and
see. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Did you go back out there? I need you to win this round.
Yes.
Get your mind back. Get your focus
Shout
back.
out to Dr. Matt Unique.
There's the bell to start round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until you're...
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. This may do it. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit. Then...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out?
Block.
And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Will the referee stop it?
Ribs.
And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Stumbling around in potholes. I want to see that one more time.
I've got to see that again.
KO.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night,
Good
night.
fight, though. Good fight. Turn to fighters. Good fight. The problem child, Jake Paul. Oh yeah. Sometimes I like to see the computers go at each other. That way I can study my skills a little bit more better. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good fight though. A problem child, Jake Paul versus, let's see, now. Johnny Nelson. Okay, they're equally matched. Let's try this. All right, Prince, this is for you. Brooklyn Hall, New York. Make it 6 rounds.
What a night for a fight. We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Jake Paul, 185 centimeters tall with a reach of 193 centimeters. Up against him, it's Jai Opetaia, 6'2" tall with a reach of 76 inches.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
He's definitely got his work done.
Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently residing in Dorado, Puerto Rico. Jai Opetaia from New South Wales, Australia, the IBF title holder in the cruiserweight division, one of the most feared southpaws in the world today.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Cleveland, Ohio in the United States, here is the battle-ready cruiserweight and popular social media superstar, introducing the problem child, Jake Paul. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Sydney, Australia, here is a ring and cruiserweight world champion, introducing Jay Okataya.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is the night. Everybody's looking forward to this night. The heat, the atmosphere, you can put it now.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And we're underway in round 1. No rest for the weary. Not a lot of defense here at all. The audience absolutely right on top of you in this very special environment here.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
Casey getting sloppy. Back up.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Can they figure out the combination to this segment?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Look at that right hand.
Come on, Jake, you're getting sloppy, man. Back up.
That jab misses.
There you go. Let him come to you, son. Go for the gut. Go for
Straight
the gut.
right just misses.
There you go. Stay out that corner.
Nice exchange here from both men. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
There you go, Jake.
Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box in. Be smart. Just get your shots off.
Set him up. But you'll take him out. He's too tired.
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. With gaps.
Here. Come on. You're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid.
No. But you're still letting your power shots. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Don't worry about that round.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your timing already. That right hand.
Oh, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot. Jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There you go, Jake. There you go. There you go. Good cross down.
It's bombs away.
There you go for the butt. There you go.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore?
Come on, Jake.
fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Got the corner, Jake. All right, there you go.
Jab to the body, trying to wear him down.
There you go, Jake. There you go. There you go.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. What a nightmare scenario! And it appears the onslaught is over. Hold it right there! And we may see a stoppage here.
Go, Jake, go. Go for the gut. Go for the gut. There you go. Go for the base. Gut. Gut.
Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What are you doing? You're focused. Don't run back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
Just get your mind back on the draw. Get back out there and win the round.
1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't run back into the fight. Great round. Good man, good man. Just say it again. Don't change.
Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shot.
Okay. Get this boxing back together. Now listen, kid.
Defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Relax.
Get your focus back and that jab back.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
He's absolutely shattered.
Round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry about it, kid.
Let's get it started in round 3. We've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Get out the corner. Get out the corner. There you go.
Beautiful counter punch. Straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
There you go. Get him in the corner, Jake. Get him in the corner. Get him in that corner. Get him in that corner.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way to the fight.
Big swing and a miss with the hook.
No, blocking too much, but for some hooks.
Chris misses with that jab. Just missed with that hook.
There you go. There you go, Jake.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
That corner, there you go. Good one.
Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. What would you tell this guy he's got to do something different?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Ain't too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
There you go.
Everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind.
You stay focused now. Don't let him back in.
That round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round.
That jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight.
Get into the fight, kid. Great round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
He's not getting back up. Just
Keep him on the end of your jab. You getting me?
Back at it in round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Get off the rope. The rope. There you go.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through is willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. You get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Misses with the straight left.
There you go. Look for that
Exchange
right.
punches.
Look for that. Look for that right jab, left hook.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight.
Look, there you go. Knock him off that chin.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Come on, Jake. Come on, get out of the corner, man. Come on, bro. Don't rush.
They blocked the left there. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
There you go, man. He's leaking. He's leaking a little bit.
Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, now you're switching on. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let it
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
You got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end.
But you're still landing the power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work. Relax now.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to get out there and win this round, kid.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Good.
You're way better. He's not in your league.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't worry about it. So let's go out there and let's reset. Forget it.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Come on,
That left hook missed.
He's going head hunting. Stay in the middle of the ring.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's hard to outbox a fight and beat him on points.
Use the rope. There you go. Good.
Stamina is off the charts. Exchange punches. A swing and a miss with that jab. A straight right just misses. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent and think this is too easy, if they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath.
Put him back on this round. Right, let's go out there.
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Good work. Good work at that, kid. That jab's looking nice.
Get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Come on, Jay.
Go back and win the round.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You have every...
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up. You get a breather.
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up.
There's the bell for round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's all offense, all the time. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. A straight right just misses. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing.
And Jake Paul will have to go to the canvas. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I've got to see that again.
He got knocked out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Wait.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round.
But the fair one there.
No surprises, we get a unanimous decision there.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. Welterweight, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
We only one more fight. One more fight. That's me, but I need more work. I need more work.
Birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja. Pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Authoring is August, wordplay is December. Then me my business and senders in my delivery shippers like Siberia area shippers. Sip on the slick, it's like sickles drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glitches. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pictures. This is what didn't get it, hitting the different differs. What did he do with it? Didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Louis do a duel like Kennedy, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman, fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry, Kennedy, they googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability.
We'll make this the last match. Just make this over. We'll make this the last match, and we go from there.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing Dimitri Bivol, 183 centimeters tall, a weight of 79 kgs, his reach 183 centimeters.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
This is Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico. Here comes Dimitri Bivol. Here's the man who took the boxing world by storm in 2022. He won the Fighter of the Year thanks in large part to his dominating win over Canelo Alvarez in Las Vegas.
I just can't wait till he gets the more
Don't that fight to be over.
This is an amazing boxing game. I'm not gonna lie. We just need more fighters. That's all.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Kyrgyzstan by way of Russia, presenting the acclaimed light heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Dimitri Bivol.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Nice hook. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Dimitri Bivol has already beaten Canelo once. Can he do it again here in the rematch?
This is a change of the guards. We've seen the emergence of Canelo Alvarez. We've seen the best of him with the best. We've seen everything about him, but Bivol, silent, cool, assassin gets the job done. This is the kind of guy that he is. Is this a changing of the guard?
Already he leads.
Jab doesn't quite connect. Catch and shoot.
But for the real dude,
And he scores with the counter.
Alvarez, come on, man.
shot. Counter punching.
One more hit, he's out. Come on, Alvarez. He's going head hunt.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way.
Block, block, block. Block.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Got it. So when they're tall, you got to go to the midsection. There you go.
How about Alvarez in that last round? Oh, he is glad to have heard that bell.
He's a knockout without a doubt. He needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
We leaking good too, Jack. Victory be ball.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
The Russian Express.
Come on, you went back into it.
Old Alvarez.
He's hurt. Great job. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
He got a real bad nasty.
Go out there, finish it. Just the same again. Don't
be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round.
Just stay focused. Don't let it back into the...
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Come on, you let it back. You were smart, you were loading up, you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
Then he got that height advantage.
Here we go, it's round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight, your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That hook was off target. Counter punching.
He is doing head hunt. Come on, Alvarez, go for the body, man. He called.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score.
There you go. Good cross down. There you go.
Straight right just misses. Catch and shoot.
Go for the ribs. There you go. Ribs, just what's the doing? Come on, go for the ribs.
Jab is blocked.
He can't breathe, he can't throw a punch.
Swing and a miss with that hook.
Get out that corner.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. These two fighters are made for one another.
There you go, go for the ribs.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Go for the ribs. It's good to get a couple of face shots in there. You go for the ribs because of his height advantage. It's going to make it harder for him to breathe.
Alvarez in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
Stay focused. Don't let it back into the fight.
Take that confidence away. Go out in the first one.
It's going to be too long. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up. You'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's ready to go. So you've got to be
Terrible round that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight.
finish him. You're thinking.
Alvarez.
Come on, switch on.
Gotta go for the body.
And put it back on him.
Get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
This round, get your mind back, get your focus back.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Stay focused.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost, don't worry.
The bell rings and we start the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
you go. For real.
They miss with the jab.
Good jab, though.
Counter punching. Missing with the hook. Failing to score with that right hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle.
There you go. There you go. Now you're learning.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood touch. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit, and you know you're in there with a bang, you've got to be on it. You've got to be confident.
Go to the body. There you go.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up.
For the body some more. You can't breathe.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight.
It's called boxing. It's supposed to fight.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Go out there, win this next round.
You're going to scratch in.
Listen, great work. Stay focused.
Back into it. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box in.
Spare it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
You know the rounds, right? It's only one round that you've lost.
You'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Get this boxing back together. Right, let's go out
See it, he'll ride it out. Go out there.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Gaps will appear. Just stay focused. Back into the fight.
Last round, y'all.
On to the fourth we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that.
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble.
He's fucking building nanas.
And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What are you telling me? Look at the corner. How are they going to get through this?
Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped.
He's feeling the nanas.
Looks like they've shaken it up. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
That's it. It's over.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Oh, okay.
You'd like to see more jabs.
He ain't going
Been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round.
This time his body been open, I'm just trying to go for the wood. There you go.
And that's it. A unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's level. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Well, that's it. When I get the chance, I really need to get back on this game so I can build my character up. But this is me right here. See, right now, you know, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I ain't been online yet because my character ain't strong enough. Oh, don't worry, because I'm about to do another video in about, I gotta be at work for about another 30 more minutes. So, we're gonna end this video, but I'm gonna do another one within the next 5 more minutes. And we'll call it a day. It's Darnell Penney from DCNFC Power Players, whatever you do, keep playing the game. Talk to everybody later, and leave the comments on what other fighters you want to see on Undisputed. I love the soundtrack on this game. It's going on. It really is. Yeah. Catch you guys later. Peace.